On November 23, 1965, the Beatles returned to Twickenham Film Studios to film promotional videos for their upcoming single, We Can Work It Out, a Day Tripper, as well as footage for their earlier hits, Help, Ticket to Ride, and I Feel Fine. This strategic move, as described by Tony Barrow, the band's press agent, allowed the band to bypass personal appearances on British and international television programs. Instead, they self-produced these promotional clips, ensuring global visibility with minimal effort and cost. George Harrison later reflected on this decision, noting that the band had initially sent promotional material to America to avoid traveling everywhere, which inadvertently led to the birth of the concept that would later evolve into MTV. The filming was financed by NEMS Enterprises, with Tony Bramwell and Vivienne Moynihan overseeing the process. Joe McGrath directed the videos, while Nicholas Ferguson, known for his work on Ready, Steady, Go, designed the sets. The production team consisted of 4 cameramen, a lighting technician, a sound engineer, and a runner, all of whom worked together to create high-quality promotional content that would reach a global audience. At Twickenham, up to 3 versions of each promo were filmed, with the best copies sent to every television station that had ever aired the Beatles. Although EMI later expressed concern about the £750 cost of production, the NEMS team considered this a bargain, having anticipated far higher expenses for such an ambitious project. Filming took place on Stage 3 of Twickenham, with the Beatles arriving in the late afternoon and working through to the early morning. In total, 10 films were produced, with each showcasing the band performing in different scenarios designed to captivate both their existing fans and potential new audiences. For We Can Work It Out, 3 distinct versions were filmed, each featuring John Lennon playing the organ. One version opened with a photograph of Lennon holding a sunflower over his eye, while another saw the band dressed in their stage costumes from their historic Shea Stadium performance in August 1965. 3 separate clips were created for Day Tripper, with the band wearing their Shea Stadium outfits. In the first, George Harrison and Ringo Starr stood behind a railway carriage prop, with Starr dismantling the set using a saw. Meanwhile, Lennon and Paul McCartney performed in front of a 1920s-style airplane. The other 2 versions included minor variations on the theme, ensuring multiple options for broadcasters. For Help, a single video was created in which the band mimed the song while seated at a workbench. Ringo Starr held a white umbrella and fake snow fell on the group towards the end, adding a whimsical touch to the performance. A single clip was also filmed for Ticket to Ride, featuring the band miming in front of oversized bus and train tickets, adding a playful visual element to the song. 2 versions of I Feel Fine were filmed. The first featured Lennon, McCartney, and Harrison walking onto the set, with Harrison singing into a punch ball while the others sang directly to the camera. Starr pedaled an exercise bicycle. In the second version, the band sat on the floor, eating fish and chips wrapped in newspaper, with Harrison eventually joining Starr on the bicycle. This particular version was not distributed to television companies, as Brian Epstein, the band's manager, was dissatisfied with the result. The remaining videos were quickly sold and distributed by NEMS Enterprises. The BBC paid £1,750 for the rights to air several of the clips on Top of the Pops, the UK's flagship music programme, throughout December. Additional licensing deals were made with television broadcasters around the world, further cementing the band's global reach and influence. This innovative approach to music promotion not only set the Beatles apart from their contemporaries, but also foreshadowed the rise of music video as an essential tool for artists in the years to come.